Hey everyone, it is Ruth here, and happy Memorial Day to everyone in the United States. I hope you're enjoying your time with your friends and your family, and I hope you're having as beautiful a day as I am here just outside of Toronto, Canada. Drop me a 1 if you're watching this live, drop me a 2 if you're watching the recording. So even though it's a holiday, today I'm here with a bit of a rant. For those of you who know me, I'm a coach in the internet marketing industry. I'm also a network marketer. I have an online business called Bubbly Side of Life. You can check it out at www.bubblysideoflife.com, where there's a ton of good content, ton of great training, and some courses that you can actually pick up. So today, I had something hit a nerve with me this morning, and I don't know why this morning was different from other mornings, because this morning, and I hear this often, I hear people say to me, Ruth, I don't get this technology thing. I didn't grow up with it. I'm too old. It's all new. I don't understand it. It's hard. I don't know what I'm doing. I hear every single excuse. And I will tell you that when I hear that, your actions aren't matching your ambitions. And I'm going to say that again. Your actions aren't matching your ambitions. And why do I say this today? So for those of you who know me, you know I'm passionate about online marketing. I've built entire businesses in the online space, and actually retired myself from my corporate job as a chartered accountant CPA in the online space. Now, if you take a look at what's transpired over the last, I would say, call it 20 years, close to 20 years. So back in the late 90s, the thing to do was email marketing. Now, if you were email marketing back then, in all likelihood, you were having tremendous success because no one else was doing it, right? And we saw people grow massive email lists, have huge success back in the 90s because email marketing was new. And is it still effective? Absolutely. Is there more competition for your inbox? Absolutely. If you can write in a way that connects with your subscribers, that is personal, that isn't spammy and salesy, can it work? Absolutely. Can you grow a massive email list still and have it work? Absolutely. Okay. But it was way easier back then than it is now. Now, then came along Google, right? Now, we all talk about Google today like it's, part of our household. I think it's even a term in the dictionary, go Google it. But back in the early 2000s, Google was pretty much unknown. And you could run ads, right? Ads on Google with Google AdWords, and you could actually buy those words for about 5 cents a word. And back then, if you were on top of it, you could do unbelievably well with SEO, with search engine optimization, and running Google ads. And you could build your entire empire that way. Fast forward to today, it's not as easy. It's super expensive advertising on Google. Getting ranked #1 or even on the first page of Google has become tougher and tougher because there's more websites out there, there's more people out there trying to rank. Thanks for all the love, guys. Mwah, love you guys. So Google is tough to rank on now, right? So you got to be a pretty big player or really know what you're doing to have great results for advertising your business on Google. Now, let's move forward again, okay? So that was in the early 2000s. Fast forward to today. If you take a look at Facebook, at Instagram, right? The cost to advertise on those platforms are minimal. And if you were to fast forward 10 years from now, you're going to look back, and if you aren't using those platforms effectively and taking advantage of the cheap advertising on those platforms right now, you're going to go, holy smokes, I missed the boat. And it's so funny because I have some experience in Google back in sort of the early to mid 2000s, when it was still relatively inexpensive to use Google. I had built a website, and it was around my network marketing business's products. And I didn't realize back then I wasn't supposed to do that, but I did it. And I was running Google ads and through Google AdWords, and I was generating traffic to my products through Google. And I was making a killing. And then, of course, my network marketing company found out, and they, almost shut my account down. But that's another point. But it was relatively easy to use. Facebook and Instagram right now are the same. They're the same. They're relatively easy to use. The cost to advertise on those platforms right now is minimal compared to what Google is now. So it really levels the playing field for serious entrepreneurs. So back to my rant. I talk to people every day in my coaching business, and I hear, Ruth, I'm not on social media. I don't understand it. I don't know how to use Facebook. I don't know how to use Instagram. It's moving all the time. I don't understand how to use Ad Manager. I don't understand how to place a Facebook ad. Well, get over it. Get over it. If you have big ambitions and you aren't on social media, then your actions aren't matching your ambitions. They're not. This is one of the most powerful times that we will probably experience in our lives. And if you're not taking advantage of it, and taking advantage of the huge reach of social media and getting serious about it, then you're playing small. You're playing really small. So I remember, guys, I only preach what I do. I will never be on here preaching to you about Bitcoin because I'm still in the learning phase of cryptocurrencies, right? I don't know enough to be able to explain them to you or promote them to you. But what I do know is online marketing. And I am telling you right now, if you can't get over yourself in terms of making excuses why you can't, you're going to miss out on one of the most important times of, the next 30 decades of the ability to massively reach people using social media in a cost-effective way. So, the other thing that comes up is I hear a lot of the age excuse. And for those of you who know me, I'm going to be 56 this year. And that ain't young. But if you are in, your 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, and you're making age excuses, then you're selling yourself short. Age excuse is why you can't use technology. So I want you to think about this, okay? With the speed at which medicine is keeping up with what is happening with people's health, people in their 40s, 50s, and 60s could easily live to 100, right? So for those people that I talk to who are in and around my age who say to me, oh my gosh, I'm too old to learn this stuff, I'm slowing down. Well, you may have another good 40, 50 years left in you. So really, you've probably only hit midlife. And when you start reframing your life that way, perhaps it's not time to slow down. Perhaps it's time to keep up, particularly if your ambitions are big. So you're in me. Sorry, guys. I'm back. So actions meeting ambitions. Now, the other thing that I see going on that drives me a little bit crazy, but I understand it, is people have fear being on social media. I did in the beginning too, right? Until I kind of got over myself. Now, if you're worried about what Johnny534 is going to comment on your Instagram post, then I suggest that you take a look at why you're so fearful, right? Because you probably don't even know who Johnny534 is. And he's pretty easy to delete, right? So guys, you got to get over yourself. And that may mean going back into your past to figure out what kind of crap was put in your head that led to self-beliefs that you haven't as an adult today. And don't you think as an adult today, it's time to let go of that crap and start taking advantage of this huge opportunity you have in front of you to leverage such a powerful medium to grow your business. So getting over your fear is another thing. You know, people are afraid to do Facebook Lives. If you've got a voice and you have a message, man, people need to hear it. People need to hear it, or you'll never get your message out there. The more visible you are, the bigger your business gets. The more value you give to people, the bigger your business gets. So I implore you, if you have big ambitions, to get on it. Get on Facebook, start learning the technology, get connected with people who can teach you if you don't understand it, okay? And I am sorry for this rant today. Something just hit a nerve this morning where sometimes, you know, I see people with such huge potential, huge amounts of love and giving and great things inside them, staying closed in this little shell, and I just want to crack it open and let all of that goodness out so that the world can experience it from them. So anyway, that's it for today, guys. If you're in the United States, I wish you a very beautiful Memorial Day. And I encourage all of you to, you know, have your actions meet your ambitions. Make them congruent so you can actually grow the business you so desire and really create the life you were designed to create. So that's it for today, guys. Have a great day. I'm going to pop in here. I'm going to grab my phone, see who's with us. Hey, Yvonne, thanks for popping in and saying hello. Hi, Mark. Happy Memorial Day, Mark. Nice to see you here. I loved that picture of your anniversary. Congratulations to you. Celeste. Hey, nice to see you, Celeste. I hope you're not too hot in this weather and that Rocky and Spike aren't panting like crazy. Celeste has a cute dogs. Hey, Deborah, nice to see you. Thanks for hopping in. Anyway, guys, that is it for today. I will be back tomorrow. Bye.